All right, good morning, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the best automotive internet content on YouTube and probably other sources like wherever you watch, TikTok and or Instagram. Who knows where I'm going to end up. Petting my shop dog Stella. My name is Mark. I'm your host. We're going to go through a bit of a struggle today. As you guys know, when I'm not working on customer cars and I'm working on my own, I'm really trying hard to fix stuff that normally would be scrap. This old Berkeley 328 SE was pretty much scrap. It was used for parts. It was a chicken coop. It somehow made it into my hands because it was cheap and available and it's a rare car. And I am sorry that I keep saying Berkeley. It is a Barclay, and I just can't get my English mind around that, but forgive me, it is a Barclay. So when I got the car, it was wrecked. The door didn't stay on the car. Both these hinges had no supports, and the door, I don't know, somehow got opened backwards or something. I have fixed that. The front quarter or the front fender was crunched about here. I replaced that. I still have to do the headlight. And the other thing was, I don't know if all this stuff was the door, the fender, and the drum were broken. I don't know if I had an accident. It was raced, supposedly, and I don't know. So I ordered a new drum, a new used drum. And you will see here, this is the used drum that I got. It's missing a stud. It's missing a nut. You would think that's easy to fix, right? I mean, just put a stud in it, right? Simple. It's Whitworth. That's the old English thread pitch. I've been to 5 different stores trying to find hardware to fix this drum so that I could just put it on the car and not have to worry about the old drum because it had broken ears. All the ears were broken on it. But I started to realize something, that if you look at these bolts, they're probably 5/16 bolts, very small. The wheels have these tabs on them. You can see they're super thin. I'm a little worried about that. How do these wheels stay on the car? I mean, that's like a 1/16 of an inch. All the weight of this car in cornering and acceleration and braking, which I know it doesn't have a lot of power, is transferred through these little tiny tabs, which are bent and oblonged and rusted. Somebody upgraded the entire car with 1/2-inch wheel studs. You see that? They put 1/2-inch wheel studs on there and then acorn tapered nuts. So they fixed some of the wheel part, and then they tapped out the cast iron drum. Well, let me show you. On the drum that's broken, all the ears broke off because it probably hit a curb or something. I'm trying to save it because I don't have a choice. So I found some wheel studs, and as you can see here, I got it clamped in my vise grip clamped on the studs. I have the studs protected, the thread that I want to use, which is the fine thread 7/16 by 20, I think. And I fixed this one. It's still hot. I'm not going to touch it. But I'm trying to make them look like this. So I am actually fabricating my own drum. I got this stud replaced. This one was okay, but this has been done. And what somebody has done is they've taken the Whitworth 3/8 stud out and they put a 7/16 in, and they cut off the back and then they welded it. Well, the ears broke off, so I am desperately trying to save this drum. That way the car will have, on all 4 wheels, 7/16 by 20 lug nuts, which is probably fine, but then the tabs of the wheels are going to break off, so I've got to figure out how to reinforce those. This is the struggle that I'm in, is like, you would think, oh, it's easy. Put a motor in the thing, get it running, but all this stuff takes time. And then once I get the wheel drum fixed, then I've got all these brake lines. The brake lines have come back from the brake line shop, and these are all not Whitworth, but weird size. I've got to recreate all the brake lines of the car, including the e-brake. So that's going to be another week. And then we start working on the differential, and then we start working on the engine. So bear with me. It's going to be a while, but the finished product should be pretty cool. I didn't have much to start with, but it's going to be great when it's done. And that, my friends, is the goal. Keep your eye on the prize.